So this morning I came across some interesting information regarding this Packers offense and sort of the way that they're using this offense right now. I was reading an article on PackersWire.com by Paul Brettel. It's a great article. I'll try to link it down in the description down below. But there's a few different things that he notes that I think are very interesting. So first off here, we have, through 3 games, Rodgers ranks 33rd out of 33 quarterbacks in average depth of target at 5.6 yards. For some context, Rodgers' career low in this category came in his injury-shortened 2017 season when he averaged 7.3 yards per target. So right now, the Packers just have not really been pushing the ball down the field. I think that a big part of that has to do with when you have these young receivers here, just getting the ball in their hands and easy plays, building that confidence, like the play actions to Romeo Doubs, some screens to players like Dobbs and a few other guys as well. We're seeing this Packers offense really utilize passes behind the line of scrimmage, lots of RPOs, lots of quick game. And Rodgers actually mentioned that earlier this week, sort of discussing what they're doing and sort of how it's going right now. So Rodgers says this is also from the article. A lot of the stuff is getting the ball into our guys' hands and let them go, said Rodgers. That's why the ball is coming out quick with shorter passes. We want positive plays. We want those third and manageable, which we had in the first half against Tampa Bay. That's why we went 5 of 7 on third downs. The second half, we had a lot of 3rd and 8, 9, 10-plus yards because we didn't have that first or second down 5-6 yards that we had in the first half. That was the goal, and we just kind of got away from that a bit in the second half. So Rodgers basically notes that right now, the Packers' plan is basically get the ball into these guys' hands because even though they are rookies, guys like Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, we've seen some passes like in the second game, the little pitches or whatever you call them, little touch passes. They're basically a handoff to a guy like Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs. These guys are very athletic, and I think that even though they haven't perfected this offense yet, obviously being rookies, the Packers are doing their best to get the ball into these guys' hands as quickly as possible, and we see that so far this season, the Packers have one of the highest yards after catch because they're just getting the ball into these guys' hands through screens, run pass options, quick passing game, and allowing these guys to get yards after the catch. And I want to take a look at another interesting note here on from PFF. So as we can see right here, this is PFF's site on Aaron Rodgers and the kind of passes and the depth of passing so far. So right now, behind line of scrimmage, 26.6 of Aaron Rodgers' pass attempts have been completed behind line of scrimmage, 44% short, which is 0 to 9 yards, 11% medium range, 10 to 19 yards, and then deep, 9.6%. And if we compare that to last season, so this is 2022, and then here is 2021. The biggest difference so far is in 2021, the Packers had about 16.8% behind the line of scrimmage. So far this year, 26%. So 10% more plays right now are being completed, passing plays are being completed behind the line of scrimmage. And then short game, 45%, pretty similar, medium, 17%, and then deep, 13%, which is a little more last year. So clearly we can't sort of say that this is going to continue throughout the entire season. I think it partly does have to do with building the confidence with these young receivers, just getting the ball in their hands. And I feel like the more time that Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson have with Aaron Rodgers, I think that we'll see maybe some deeper passes because I think as Christian Watson is in this offense more, he has that speed to burn people deep, and I think we're going to see some big plays from him in the future. We almost saw it week 1 with that dropped pass. It would have been, a 70, 75-yard touchdown pass. And I feel like as the season goes by, as they build this trust, that we're going to see the Packers push the ball down the field a little bit more as time goes by. But so far, the Packers have been one of the teams with the shortest amount of yards per pass attempt, which is very interesting, different from last season. But I just thought that was interesting. Thought I would share it with you guys. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.